to do it to him. Hit him with the one.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello are with me at the table. And on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. In the regular season just rolls on tonight. What's the key for these teams right now?
You know, I think one of the things that's important is closing lineups. Who's going to finish the game for you? Knowing your best five. It might not be your best five players, but the best five that work well together at winning time.
Here's Shepherd. Turned in an outstanding game against New Jersey. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really good focus, keeping his attention on the basket and not the defender.
First trip to the line for him here.
Last time out, he was absolutely amazing from the line.
Got to take advantage of the freebies, or you're leaving points on the table.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Up top, Dumars. The screen from Kemp. Pulls up. High post. Count it.
Confidence poking through on that mid-ranger. Tough shot to get a feel for.
Pass to Rizachet. Wembanyama looking it over. Goes up on the wing. A rebound by the Spurs. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
You know, in 2 games last season, it was a struggle. They had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
And they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last season. They know their roster is similarly talented, but could really use a victory tonight to show that.
And so here is Chicago, following the miss by Sean Kemp. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama against Purdue. Wembanyama with the bucket.
Probing the paint early, testing those waters inside. I like it.
We'll see how long before their defense tightens up down there. Good start for them on offense.
Now, here's Dumars. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Bushler fortunate to get a shot off after that contact, but now is heading to the stripe.
It's his first trip to the line.
John Bushler, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Bushler is such a solid rotational piece, an ideal rotational player because he's so versatile and he gives it to you at both ends, a dependable wing.
That one is no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
In that game, I thought their mentality was really on point. They really locked into getting to the free throw line a bunch, and they shot a great percentage from the stripe when they got there.
Yeah, they pushed the action on offense, strategically aggressive. And it paid off for them at the foul line.
Even against saran wrap type defense like that, you still expect him to knock those down.
I don't know. The defense was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket, even though we have seen him hit those in the past.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
San Antonio calls timeout. Here's Bushler. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to Kemp. Clock at 6. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Shepard. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Outside Dumars. Kemp. Count the basket.
An explosive leaper. This guy has bounce for days. Kemp beating the defender there with that big-time vertical.
Pass to Rizichet. Now Wembanyama. That one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
This is why he's a focal point of their offense, because they trust in his ability to shoulder them when needed.
Pass to Purdue. Here's Bushler. Kemp inside. No block shot. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Kemp's got his second basket of the game.
Kemp is quite the talent as an interior scorer. Knows where to get it in order to score the ball deep inside.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here's the fast break. Here's Shepard. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. San Antonio trailing here. Kemp kicks to Dumars. Outside Kemp. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Holland, he's checked in for Rizichet.
Number 3, Ron Holland.
Long range from the inbound. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Holland the pass to Ware. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
Dumars with it. Still scoreless. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And Ware pulls it down.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Wembanyama high post. 17 points in his last outing.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Kemp inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kemp plays with a real ferocity, which in turn draws the defense's attention.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Kemp's combination of strength and athleticism, amazing. He is a walking highlight.
He hits the second from the line. Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Holland. Here's Ware. He's covered by Kemp. Wembanyama up top, all alone. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wembanyama has got 10 points in the game. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here's Dumars. Six to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now Shepard. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Purdue against Wembanyama. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I think it's clear they are 100% locked in on expanding their lead here.
Well, a little bit of an edge is nice, but they'd love to be way out ahead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jeff Hornacek. He's checked in for Dumars. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Dillingham's checked in for Castle. Spurs trail by 9. San Antonio calls timeout. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
They simply have no answer for him right now, and he's making them pay dearly for it.
Pass to Hornacek. Here's Bushler. Fires the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Dillingham with it. Now Wembanyama. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Bushler. Good on the three-point shot.
Nice to see Bushler attacking with confidence, going right into his shot once he has the ball.
Here's Ware. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shepard with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Bulls lead by 8. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And here's Purdue. Still yet to score. Kemp inside. It's blocked. Here's Holland. Hornacek with the steal. It's Kemp on the wing. He has 5. Shoots over Holland. Kemp with the bucket. Kemp's got 7.
There he is, showing off his skills in the low post.
Shepard, the pass to Holland. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Hornacek. The screen from Kemp. Jacks up a 3. Hornacek, no luck.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from outside, and they could not have played him any better.
Got a piece of it. Here's Wembanyama. It's that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
Hornacek for 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Shepard. Now Wembanyama. 1:36 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Holland. Here's Shepard. No good with the triple.
Surprising to see him miss from there.
Yeah, but I expect him to keep firing away when given the chance.
Pass to Bushler. Tries a 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Shepard with the ball. Lets it go. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Holland. He had 10 points in the win against New Jersey.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Inside, here's Kemp. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's Chicago. They lead by 11. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, contesting about every shot that's been put up. Very impressive, playing with a lot of intensity defensively.
Yeah, they've had quick hands and are showing great anticipation to come away with all these rejections.
Kerr outside. On the wing, Dumars fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Dumars got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Pinckney. Here's Castle. Hornacek covering. Here's Holland. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the inside. Dillingham with it. He picked up 33 points in their last win against New Jersey.
He's become a pest to guard. Knows how to get to the line consistently.
Here's Edey. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
And adds to this lead. They're having their way.
Here's Earl. Scoreless thus far. Right side, Dumars. Clock at 4. Pass to Kerr. Edey with the rebound. And Chicago shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Pinckney. Here's Castle. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Spurs trail by 10. There's a screen. Now, here's Kerr. He's tightly guarded. On the wing, Dumars. Back to Kerr. Shoots over Holland. And Kerr gets it to go on the assist by Dumars. Kerr's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dillingham with the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Hornacek outside. Kerr outside. Hornacek, no luck.
That's the way you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't give him any space.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
Here's Castle. Hornacek covering.
And he's someone guys around the league like playing with because they know they can count on him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another thing that has impressed me, it's their number of points in the paint. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
That's good from Castle. Several teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. San Antonio calls timeout coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
You know, in that loss, the biggest thing was they got destroyed on the glass.
Guys, that's as simple as effort. Not getting into position and being outworked. That cannot happen.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Hudson dishes to Dumars. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at San Antonio. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference. Shepard's checked in for Chicago. Chicago leading by 12. They set the pick. Pass to Rizachet. Just 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Bulls have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
For the Bulls, Zachary Rizachet taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him tough. A big guy who can knock him down from the stripe.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Dumars. Here's Hudson. He has yet to score. Pass to Shepard. Here's Holland. He's covered by Hudson. Here's Shepard. Sinks that one from the post. And that's now 6 points for Reed Shepard.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Now, here is Dumars. To the middle. Here's Hornacek. And just miss after miss right now. Here's Castle. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Jersey.
And in addition to that, he put in work on the boards. Just phenomenal work from him all around.
Hornacek outside. The kick out to Dumars. Just 5 on the clock. Les gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
That's his shot. You know, if he gets any room out there, he's going to dial it up.
Now Shepard. He has 6. Here's Castle. They set the pick. Over Dumars. Castle misses. Spurs trail by 13. Steps back and fires. Pass to Purdue. Down low. Spurs passing it around. Hornacek for 3. Rebounded by Castle.
And he needs to simplify things on offense. He's settling for too many outside shots, and it's hurting his team.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Shepard. A different look now for San Antonio. Kemp's checked in for Hudson, and Bushler's subbed in for Hornacek. The Bulls also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Holland, and Dillingham subbed in for Castle. And so he hits both. Spurs trail by 15. Here's Kemp, and slam dunk by Kemp.
Yeah, and Kemp is well known for his dunking ability. I mean, you have to keep him out of the paint or he's going to posterize you.
Pass to Shepard. They set the screen. And again, no good by Chicago.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
It's stolen. Crosses over, and it's good on the layup. Shepard's got 6 in the quarter.
That's too easy for him. You can see how comfortable he is inside.
Pass to Dumars. Over Dillingham. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Joe Dumars. Now Reza Shea. Here's Edey. Reza Shea with it. 11 points for him in that last game against New Jersey.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And he's not someone you want to take lightly from there. The fault lies with the defense for allowing him to get a little bit of wiggle room.
Now, here is Dumars. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. The Bulls leading by 16. Now, Shepard. 13 points in the game. Pass to Edey. Dillingham with it. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got his second basket.
Took the smaller defender to task inside. Great recognition of the mismatch.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Kemp against Wembanyama. Kemp with the bucket. Kemp's got 4 this quarter.
Love when Kemp looks to take these types of shots, proving he can hurt defenses from the mid-range as well as at the rim.
Wembanyama passes to Shepard. Back to Wembanyama. Does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries. Now, here's Dumars. He's guarded closely. Pass to Purdue. Outside Dumars. Lets it go with a 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
A very accurate shooter out at the arc. Dumars can really hurt you from range if you don't chase him off the perimeter.
Now Wembanyama. Here's Shepard. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Shepard's got 15.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Pass to Bushler. Now, here's Dumars. Good, nice job down low. 10 points for him.
Such an opportunist. Dumars sure knows where to get his shots.
Here's Shepard. He's got 15. Wembanyama passes to Shepard. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Picked off in midair. 1:03 left in the second quarter.
Creating offense through working hard on defense. Boy, I love seeing that.
I know you do, going all the way with it, too.
Yeah, you see the tenacity from them on both ends. Impressive sequence.
So it's the Spurs now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Bushler. Clock at 6. Three-pointer on the way. Offensive rebound. Purdue, no luck. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. And the shot goes in. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
To the paint. Here's Kemp. Misses the baby hook.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
And so it's the Chicago.